can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Oh, that punch. These punches coming from every angle. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They're both trying for a knockout. Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And he's going to be confident. You've got to take that
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
jab and then just start gathering your pace, win this round back, take ups
Will appear. Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off.
Loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
And I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this.
It's on the end of what you do. Good work. Just get him on the end of the...
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
And that'll
Very
do it for the time between rounds.
Win this round. Get your mind back.
And there's the bell for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The straight right just misses. Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. And he scores with the counter. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Missing with that jab. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk.
Come on, switch it off.
And there's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Trying to land that jab. They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A straight right just misses. A straight right just misses. Men step back for just a moment. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander.
What's he doing?
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with that left hook. That one lands. The perfect counter lands. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Alexander. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. perfect counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make... Whoa, wait a minute! The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. That jab won't score. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander. Let's start the 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to...
Whoa, Johnny! Usyk! Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. How are they still standing?
Been a tough round so far.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The greatest, Muhammad Ali is down.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
He should have knocked out like twice already.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Well, this next round is going to be... And there's the bell for round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They exchange punches. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just can't find the target. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Beautiful counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk. And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you ain't thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little favour and pickpocket them.
Good job defending the jab. That punch lands.
That should never play right there.
As we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel.